Prospect Park is one of Wheat Ridge's community parks. It offers many different amenities and activities. It is a trailhead for the Greenbelt and the trail. It has 2 baseball diamonds, a fishing lake, a large picnic shelter and pavilion that residents can rent. People that would like to rent a shelter or pavilion, we have 2 large pavilions, one in Prospect Park and one in Anderson Park. And then we have a smaller shelter in each of our other developed parks. You can come to the Recreation Center at 4005 Kipling, fill out a form, and we have a fee that goes with the shelter and pavilion rentals.
Margaret, do you allow fishing on the lakes?
We do, and the Division of Wildlife stocks each one of the lakes with fish. We have mostly warm water species of fish that are stocked in the lakes, and those would be crappie, bluegill, small and largemouth bass. The 2 lakes that are north of Clear Creek, Prospect Lake and Tabor Lake, we allow any kind of bait to be used. In Bass and Westlake, which lies south of Clear Creek, we require that only flies and lures be used.
The South Trail over here is for foot traffic and equestrians only. We do enforce no bicycles on this particular trail. We don't allow people to tube down the creek. We ask them to stay out of the creek. They can walk in it but not swim or tube. Another thing that we will enforce down here is people taking some of the natural resources, picking flowers, that sort of thing. We do have a bike speed limit down on our trails. It's 15 miles an hour. We do have patrol officers come down with their radar guns and clock bikers to make sure that they are adhering to our speed limit. We do have a lot of foot traffic. We have a lot of equestrians down here. Bikers have to yield to all other users. So we want to make sure that they're doing that.
So Margaret, we're here at Anderson Park. Can you tell me some highlights of Anderson Park?
Well, Anderson Park is one of our biggest parks, and it has a lot of different activities that occurs here, including the Carnation Festival in August. But we have these pavilions that can be rented out. We have ball fields. There's a skateboard park here, and this is also where the outdoor pool is. It's also one of the parks that is kind of linked together by the Wheat Ridge Greenbelt, and the Wheat Ridge Greenbelt Trail runs right through Anderson Park, as it does Prospect and Creekside Park too.
Margaret, we've discussed a few of the ordinances that the Community Services team and the Police Department enforce in the Greenbelts and parks. Can you tell me where I can find parks rules and other information in the parks?
Sure, we have these really handy kiosks at most of our major trailheads, and you'll find the rules and regulations here. You'll find some maps. We also have some maps you can take with you. Also, this is the way that we communicate with people coming to visit the parks. We can't talk to everybody that comes. And so we may have, for instance, Tabor Lake is closed, it says. There's some information about coyotes. The question that's asked a lot is, where am I? And how far is it from point A to point B? So we also have that listed here.
Rules and regulations are imperative to keeping the parks beautiful and safe for our users. All the park rules and regulations are an ordinance, which means they are city law. Our community service officers have a presence in the parks, and they're here to both educate users about the rules and regulations, and they also have the authority to issue citations.
When enjoying our parks and greenbelts, here are some parks rules and regulations to remember. Park hours are from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Greenbelt hours from sunrise to sunset. Only 3-2 beer is allowed in Wheat Ridge parks. Beer must be in cans or on a tap. Glass beverage bottles are not allowed. No littering. Individuals are responsible for placing trash in receptacles. All animals must be on a leash. Please pick up after your dogs. Amplification systems and generators are prohibited. Inflatable structures are not permitted. Stake tents and canopies are prohibited. No swimming or ice skating in lakes or Clear Creek. 16 years or old must be licensed to fish. Park vehicles in line spaces only. Do not block fire lanes or gates. As a reminder, please do not leave personal items in your vehicle.
Coming and doing this job every day, we have the opportunity of coming down into our parks. We get to enjoy the outdoors, we get to enjoy talking to the citizens and learning why they're down here. We get to see the wildlife. I have the variety of doing code enforcement, animals, parks. I get to talk to citizens every day and help in any way I can. This is probably the best job I've ever had.
How important are safe parks to the city of Wheat Ridge?
Well, they allow all the users to come to our parks and feel comfortable. What to expect when they get here, that they're safe, they're clean. Providing safe, inviting, well-maintained parks is a cooperative effort between the Parks and Recreation Department and the Police Department staff. Our parks are a place where people can bring their families for a picnic, enjoy a baseball game or softball game, use one of the many playgrounds that we have.
A safe, beautiful park system. It's a place to go and relax, get away, not worry about what you have going on in your own life or your own yard or your house. You go to the park and we can take care of it, and you can come and relax or get some exercise. And this is a beautiful place to be, a good place to enjoy friends and family and relax and celebrate good times in your life.